Hello my gorgeous Libras, welcome to my channel. This is a general reading for you for the last 2 weeks of July using Celtic spread. Okay, I hope you're doing all well. Thank you very much for all of your subscriptions and for your comments. Okay, this means a lot to me. I hope July is treating you well and in general life is treating you well. Alright, so let's see into your current situation and any influences around it. Where are you right now, Libra? Where is Libra right now? Where are you right now, Libra? Where is Libra right now? Okay. Where is Libra right now? Where are you right now, Libra? Where is Libra right now? And your situation is being represented with Three of Pentacles, Libra. Okay, so right now it looks like you are working on something. Okay, there's a lot of teamwork in your life right now. You might be working on completing some kind of a project, or you might be thinking whether you are on the same page as the people you're working with. Okay, have a look at this. It's all about developing skills, planning. Okay, this is where you are right now. Okay, achieving something, developing. This is what you're doing right now, planning. Okay, but at the same time, this makes people quite jealous of you, Libra. Okay, maybe some people do not like that you are developing yourself. Okay, but more than anything, you might be moving house as well. You are learning something new, improving your skills. Okay, but you're not doing this alone. You're working in a team, in a group. Okay, you want to be on the same page as the people you're working with. If it's love related, you're wondering whether you are on the same page as your partner, whether you work together well as a couple. Now let's look at you, what might be crossing you, Libra. What might be crossing Libra? Okay, what might be crossing you is Eight of Swords. So basically, you know, Eight of Swords is being trapped in the prison of your own thoughts. Okay, so what will not help you, Libra, is if you are being negative. Okay, so make sure that whatever you do in the next 2 weeks, you do not overthink it. You do not analyze the situation in a negative way, because maybe sometimes when you think too much about whether people are working with you or not, whether they're on the same page as you are, whether they want the same thing as you, you may end up in a cycle of your negative thoughts. You may end up being in like a hamster circle, do you know what I mean? Hamster trap, whatever you call it. And you can put yourself in a mental prison and you will feel restricted. Okay, just because you might be thinking in a negative way. Okay, so make sure you don't do that in the next 2 weeks. This will not help you. So make sure you live in reality, not in your head. Okay, because if you think too much in a negative way, you will put yourself in a prison, mental prison of your own thoughts, and you don't want that. Okay, if you feel like someone is not working with you, talk to them, but don't just think about stuff. Don't just bottle stuff within you. Just speak, talk to people. Okay, because if you bottle up all of your emotions, one day, you know, you will just lose your temper, and it's not worth it. What is influencing this feeling of you perhaps lacking teamwork or wanting to work with someone, questioning whether you're on the same page, is Queen of Swords. So again, I feel like, you know, you being very cool in crisis, but you thinking with your head a lot. Okay, because you thinking, analyzing situations, and you know how to get to the bottom of everything. You may be sensing that whoever you're working with right now, whether it's in your love life or your professional life, is not on the same page as you are. So you are trying to get to the bottom of it and find out the truth, because it's bothering you, whether the person you're dealing with is honest, and you using your analytical mind to get to the bottom of it and find out, are they with me or not with me? Okay, but when you're doing this, remember to gather the facts and information that do matter. Do not you know, do not overanalyze in a negative way. Okay, focus on what really is out there, instead of you know, thinking just of the negatives. Okay. Okay, now let's look at your past influence. How is your past influencing the present situation of you wanting more of a teamwork perhaps, or questioning whether you are on the same page as someone else? In the past you had the Star card. Okay, beautiful. You felt like you were inspired by something or someone, and you felt like your wish was fulfilled. You became strong in the recent past, and you found your inner calling in life. Okay, you felt like you want to give back to the universe. You wanted to give back the good karma you received from the universe. Okay, with the Star card, you feel like you got rid of any hatred, any grudges you held towards in the past. Okay, because right now you know, the Star indicates that you've created a new beginning for yourself, and you feel like you want to help people around you. You want to be more charitable, that kind of stuff, and you know exactly who you are and how you fit into the rest of the world, and you see your position in this world. You know where you're going, as if, you know, this is kind of nice, and that's why you want people to work with you. You need teamwork, because you know exactly what is your calling in life. And perhaps you planning now, and you know, joining people who might be doing the same thing in order to fulfill your purpose in life. Okay, that's what you might be doing right now. Yeah, take as native. You know, you were very generous in the past, okay, with the Star card, and now it's all about teamwork. Okay, it's all about being on the same page, because you understand that in order to achieve success, you and someone else, whoever you're working with, need to be on the same page, whether this is love related or in your professional, personal development. Okay, now let's look, what are your hopes, desires? And your hopes and desires are like Knight of Swords. Okay, so with this card, I feel like, you know, I think you just want to move forward very quickly, like Knight of Swords. Okay, you want to get to your aim, achieve your objective very quickly. Okay, because Knight of Swords energy, he's rushing ahead of him. Okay, on his horse. I mean, in the universal deck, he's rushing on his horse. He is he wants to get to his aim at all cost. Okay, he wants to succeed very quickly, very fast. Okay, so he doesn't want to play a long game. He wants to play a short-term game. So your hope is to basically be very fast moving energy, and you want to be very direct, and you want to achieve your goal, your objective in no time. Okay, but Libra, what you must understand, that you need to have a plan. Okay, you need to think what is ahead of you. Okay, because the Knight of Swords, yes, he's very passionate about whatever he's doing, but at the same time he doesn't foresee the future. So it's very important for you, Libra, that you know what's ahead of you. Okay, because the Knight of Swords got no plan. He just knows he wants to go there, and he goes there, but then whenever he is met with any difficulties, he doesn't know how to handle them. So make sure that you are more logical. You're logical and in your in the next 2 weeks when it comes to achieving your goal, so you don't cut the corners, but you think clearly what is it that you need in order to achieve this goal. Perhaps you got to slow down. Okay, slow down. Sometimes slowing down and doing things at slower pace can actually work out better in the long term than doing something quickly. You know, I want to do this and I want to see the results in a week. It doesn't always work like that, Libra. You gotta be patient, okay? Knight of Swords, okay? Because it's quite an immature energy. You gotta have a plan if you want to succeed. And you can't succeed in a day. You can't learn things in 2 days. You gotta give yourself time. And then the learning process becomes more meaningful and you remember more, okay? Now, let's look at the near future, Libras. What is the near future for Libra? And we've got the, again, King of Swords, and this is you, Libra. Okay, so in the future, we got lots of swords here, lots of thinking. It's always to do with you, Libra. You love to think, right? Goodness. So, Libra, in the near future, it looks like you will be analyzing your life, your situation. Again, you'll be like the King of Swords, and I believe you had this in your recent reading. You'll be very analytical, thinking with your mind, okay, very wise. You'll be calculating, etc., etc. This is you, okay? If this is you, fair enough, Libra. Just remember, if it comes to love situation, okay, love life, you sometimes have to involve your emotions, not necessarily just your mind, okay? So you can't analyze every single situation. Sometimes in life, things are actually beyond our imagination. We can't explain certain things in our life. Like love cannot always be explained, Libra. So I know you're always logical and calm and you like to write things down and decide on pros and cons, but it may not always be, you know, the best approach, Libra, okay? So I'm just saying it works in many cases, but you still, you can't analyze every single thing in life. How boring would life be if we could just touch everything? You know, there are things in life that we can't touch. They're not tangible, like feelings. Feelings are not tangible, Libra, okay? So if you feel like someone is not on the same page as you, perhaps wait, be patient, perhaps think about why would they not be on the same page as you. Perhaps talk to them instead of bottling your emotions and not talking to them. Talk to them about how you feel. Talk to them about, are you on the same page as I am? Ask them instead of not communicating with them. If you do not communicate and you only look at what you see, you will never find out, okay? And then you will complain, and then you will feel like, okay, I've had enough, I've got to see the situation for what it is. I'm the Queen of Swords, I'm the King of Swords, sorry. I can, you know, this is what it is. But it's not what it is, because emotions and feelings cannot be judged sometimes based on actions. Sometimes if people were hurt in the past, their actions do not match the words. There is always a reasoning behind people's actions, but if you don't talk to a person, Libra, you will not find out. So make sure you talk to people, but you talk about the emotional state. Don't analyze the situation based on what you see. Analyze the situation based upon the two-way conversation, Libra, okay? Now, let's look at how do you view yourself with reference to this teamwork or perhaps lack of teamwork. Take it resonates with you, being on the same page. Okay, 6 of Cups. So it's like, it looks like, you know, the reason why you're feeling like maybe there isn't enough teamwork or you're not sure if you're on the same page, it's because of your past, okay? Libra, memories, childhood experiences, okay? Some links to your past. Libra, is there something in your life that keeps you stuck in the past? Do you maybe think that this could be you not having that teamwork in your life, or feeling like maybe I'm not on the same page, but inability to communicate on an emotional level, like discussing feelings, emotion? Is this because of your childhood experiences or your past relationship experiences? Is there something from the past that hasn't been healed that is affecting your present? Okay, and if it is, if this is something to do with your behavior, the patterns of your behavior, it's important for you that you go back in your head to your past and you see, recognize any negative patterns of your behavior, or any behavior that is triggered in you nowadays because of something that happened in the past. Okay, so this could be perhaps issues with your parents, or issues with your first boyfriend, how did it finish, etc., etc. Maybe you thought this has been healed, but it hasn't. Because of this, you've got doubts about this new person in your life. Perhaps, am I on the same page as he is? Okay, and you're not asking them, you're not talking to them about this, you're just analyzing the words, the action. I know that many people say that actions speak louder than words, that, you know, people's words should match actions, but life doesn't work like that. Every single person is different, and from my experience, I know that sometimes our actions do not match our words, but each action's got a reasoning for it. Okay, but the only way to find out is to talk to the person, Libra. Okay, so it's like you're missing someone from the past right now, or you know, you just feeling as if the person you're dealing with right now is reminding you of something that happened in the past. Okay, maybe this is why you're feeling you're questioning the teamwork, because you've seen the pattern of this person's behavior in your previous boyfriend or girlfriend. Okay, so you gotta make sure you sort out the past and do not judge the new person by your past, Libra. I'm not saying you're doing, I'm just giving you a potential scenario, potential example for this situation. Now let's see how people see you, Libra. And people see you with Queen of Cups. Okay, you see, people see you being artistically gifted. You're an artist, Libra. Okay, people see you as someone who's diplomatic. That's very much like you, very honest, loyal to those she loves. Okay, very warm, sociable, Queen of Cups. Okay, diplomatic, tolerant, wise, bold, and calm. Okay, Queen of Cups. So actually, the way people see you as someone who's very compassionate, someone who gives love to people, someone who always shows understanding. So that's very nice. Okay, you're very warm. But when it comes to love, when it comes to love and your potential partners, I think you put them, like, you really analyze them too much, Libra, I think, in terms of what they do, what they say. You're very, very analytical, despite the fact that the way people see you, you're the one who offers love to people. You're very genuine, warm, in general. But when it comes to your love interest, you're being very, I think, no offense to you, I think sometimes you have very high expectations. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now let's see what is the universe guidance for you. What is the guidance from universe for Libra? What is the universe guidance for Libra? Okay, And the universe guidance for Libra is 7 of Wands. Okay. 7 of Wands. So, let me just check something because I always get it wrong. Where's my other deck? 7 of Wands. I think the universe is telling you that you will be challenged. Let me just get the card from the other deck. 7 of Wands. You know, people may challenge your decisions, your actions. Maybe the person you're dealing with will be judging your actions, your decisions. Okay? There might be a lot of aggression around your person, not coming from you. But I feel like people will be attacking your decisions. Okay? So whichever action you take, you know, in the near future, you will be on the top. This is you on the top of the hill, and you'll be attacked by people around you. Everything you do will be challenged, okay? And you will need to stand your ground and explain to yourself why you're here, why you're here, why did you get to where you are. Libra, ignore people's aggression, okay? People will always be jealous. So it looks like, you know, the universe is telling you, don't worry, you will have to go through some challenges in your life, okay, in the near future, and people will challenge you. They will be jealous of you succeeding. There will be some kind of a feeling of competition around your area. People might be saying, why did she get this and I didn't get it, etc., etc. But you know, what you gotta do is stand your ground. You will feel indecisive about your position, but you gotta show people who you are. You know who you are, so don't allow people to make you feel like you gotta justify yourself, okay? And someone is jealous of you, and they will be challenging your opinions, your viewpoints, okay, in the future. Yes, so there will be challenges, but what you gotta do is don't allow people, whoever come to your life in the near future or right now, people who challenge you, who criticize you, don't allow this to lower your confidence, okay? Because you got to where you are for your hard work, okay? Now let's look at your outcome. Maybe before we go to outcome, we'll move on to outcome. I feel like maybe, you know, maybe you'll be challenging this person you're dealing with. I feel like you'll be attacking them almost, and asking them about, or you will feel unsure about the position you're in with them, whether they're on the same page as you are, okay? So you might be feeling unsure about your decision in life, where you are, or you will be challenged. Life will challenge you. Take as resonates with you. Now let's look at your outcome, Libra. What is the outcome for Libra for the end of July, the next 2 weeks of July? The universe, what is the outcome for Libra? The outcome, and the outcome is 2 of Pentacles. You like to get this card, Libra. So you will be juggling something. You'll be making a decision, Libra. You will struggle with it, okay? So I just realized I used the other deck. Sorry, but that's fine. Basically, you'll be juggling 2 situations. Shall I go for this or shall I go for that? Shall I choose this or that? And you will struggle with it, okay? You'll be making some kind of a decision in your life, okay? To do with finances as well, perhaps. Or you might be juggling 2 people, but I feel it's more to do with a situation. Shall I then go for this person if he's not on the same page as I am, or not? You might be feeling this way. Now, let me clarify with the other deck, the 2 of Pentacles. Why are you juggling in the future? What will you be juggling? Why would you be juggling? How can you help yourself? Okay, again, and this was clarified with 5 of Wands, and this indicates competition, okay, irritation, 5 of Wands, okay. So basically it looks like the reason why you'll be juggling is because of some disagreements, okay, There will be you'll be, because you see, Five of Wands is about experiencing an internal conflict, being unable to make a decision, and this is also about making decision. You might be competing with other people, you know, there might be a lot of jealousy around you. You might be competing for this person. Maybe you're not sure whether you're on the same page with this person, because you feel like you have to compete with others for this person, okay? And you don't want to compete, I suppose. So let's pull one more card for the outcome. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. Why do we have Two of Pentacles? Why do we have Two of Pentacles here? Because of the Fool. Okay, so I feel like, you know, you will be juggling between, okay, do I want to be with this person who's got actually other options as well, or do I go for a new journey and take a risk? Do I take a risk in my life and I just drop this person and start all over again? Or do I go for someone who's not on the same page as me, and who if I enter a relationship with, will be full of challenges? That's how I see it, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we've got Hermit card, okay? So you will feel like, you know, you need to go within. You probably can't see because it's quite dark. You will feel like you gotta go within, put that lantern within you, and find answers within you, okay? Because even with Five of Wands, you'll be going around and asking people for what would they do if they were in your shoes. But Libra, only you can make these decisions, and the answers lie already within you. You just gotta go within, do some soul searching, and you will find the answer to your question. Thank you very much, my dear Libra. And at the bottom of this deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So don't worry, whatever you decide, I feel like, you know, the universe already got a plan for you, okay? So you can't control the universe, okay? So just see how it goes. Thank you. Bye.